Okay, let's talk about Bethenny Frankel. Did she make a surprise cameo on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, RHONY Legacy? So RHONY fans and internet sleuths began speculating that Bethenny may have made a surprise trip, a little cameo to St. Barts, which is where they're filming Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, the RHONY Legacy edition. Now that we know Legacy won't be like an actual show, it's going to be an Ultimate Girls Trip, which again is what I always thought it should have been. I think the Girls Trip model for these ladies is perfect, and it's a nice way to tie a little bow on everything. So the cast is currently, or they just finished filming, but the cast is Queen Ramona Singer with her Singer Stinger. We have Sonia Morgan, Luann de Lesseps, Dorinda Medley, Kelly Ben-Simone, and Kristen Takeman. I feel like we can take Kristen out of the equation because she was only on what, like 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons, and I feel like she didn't make much of an impact other than being pretty and having her nail polish line that didn't go anywhere. I mean, the most interesting thing about Kristen Takeman was her husband cheating on her on Ashley Madison. Remember when that whole scandal broke? And then she left the show, so we never even got to see the fallout of that. I hope it gets brought up. Listen, if it's who's going to be the messiest, Dorinda. But did Dorinda, yeah, Dorinda did film with Kristen because Kristen's last season was Dorinda's first season, right? When Bethenny came back. So I will say, Dorinda Medley, I hope you bring up the Kristen Takeman, Ashley Madison of it all. If anybody's going to be messy, it's going to be Ramona or it's going to be Dorinda, and I hope one of them does it. I hope they go in and they're like, why did you leave the show? Why did you not talk about your husband? How did you guys work on that? I'm sure Ramona would be like, so what happened with your husband when he was like banging other women? And then she'll be like, Ramona, oh my gosh, you're so inappropriate. And then Ramona throws a glass in her face. And then Dorinda gets into a fight with Luann about getting arrested. She's starting. Anyway, I digress. So, not on the cast are Jill Zarin and Bethenny Frankel, and now Bethenny Frankel is addressing it on her Rewives podcast, which I didn't even realize was still a thing. I thought that ended a long time ago because I didn't know anybody was still listening to it. But she's living in her moment. She just was mentioned on, and just like that, the Sex and the City revival spinoff show. She was mentioned, and she was living her best life with her forever young wine, and she's drinking it. She's living her best life. But she's like, listen, I'm not in St. Bart's. I did not go to St. Bart's. I have to thank you all and the people that write this stuff that really want me to be there. I love that I'm someone that people really just think of as part of it because everybody was speculating that Bethenny was there, and they were like, oh my God, that looks like Bethenny. She has a hat on. They have sunglasses. Oh my God, is that Bethenny? Oh my God, I heard Bethenny's voice in the background. Everyone wanted to believe that Bethenny was on this trip or at least making a cameo, and she's setting the record straight. She said that she just wanted to see how far this stupid thing can go with the rumors of her being there and saying that she was definitely not there and she will not be on RHONY Legacy. I don't know why she didn't do it. I thought it would have been a great, like, listen, the show gave you such a big career. The least you can do is come and do a legacy girls trip. It's not even about the money at that point. It's just about like the gratitude of like, this is where you started. Obviously, she had a career before this, yes, but like, this is what put her on the map. And she's always going to be linked to this. That I think Bethenny should have done it. She continued by saying, I do often wear a hat and sunglasses, so everyone started to think that I was there, that I was going to St. Bart's, and I didn't correct it immediately because I was really just watching what was happening. Great. I think she should have gone. I think even if she didn't want to do the full trip, even if she just did like a couple of days and made a cameo, I think she should have done it. It would have been a great way to tie up legacy. I think they should have asked Jill Zarin as well. Bethenny agrees because in the Rewives podcast, she also says that she'd love to see a surprise visit from Jill, like when she did the hi, and then everyone was like, oh my God, it's Jill. And then they sent Jill home. That would be a cute moment to relive, even though she already tried to do that in Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2, the Ex-Wives Club at Dorinda's Manor. I mean, yeah. I just think Bethenny should have done it. I'm disappointed that she didn't. I'm hoping that she's secretly lying to us. But it would have been a nice way for her. It's not about the money. It's about the legacy. That's what it's called, RHONY Legacy. It was about the legacy. And I think her coming back to do some sort of forever young promotion where she's like, listen, I brought you guys some wine. Let's have a toast. Let's reminisce on the good old days and move forward. I don't think Bethenny needed to be part of the drama. It would have been great to see her have some drama with Kelly Ben-Simone, but I also feel like it would have been great to see her bury the hatchet with Kelly Ben-Simone and be like, look, I'm good, you're good. Let's just bury the hatchet, move forward, live happy lives with our kids and be happy. Not that hard. Should have done it, Bethenny. Disappointed me. Sadly, we got no beat in the St. Bart's.